What's going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Corey. That's Keisha. And we are His and Herbs. And we're just some small time, soon to be big time gardeners, growing food in the high desert of Southern California. So today, guys, I wanted to show you how easy it is to propagate strawberries. You turn one strawberry plant into 3 strawberry plants. You turn one strawberry plant into multiple strawberry plants. That way, it reduces how many you have to buy for next year. Okay, super simple, super easy. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so all you're gonna need to propagate these strawberries is water, however many containers you need for however many runners you have coming off your strawberry plants. In this case, I only need 3. And some paper clips or something to hold the strawberry runners in place. All right, guys, so in the event that you didn't know how strawberries propagate themselves, we're going to discuss that, and we're going to discuss 2 different methods of actually propagating. Okay, so strawberries like to produce what's called runners. This is a runner, and this is a runner. So what differentiates the runner from, like, say, leaves like these is that these runners, if you look at them really closely, you'll see that this runner looks basically like a mother strawberry plant, right? It looks like a miniature mother strawberry plant, and that's because that's basically what it is. Some people like to call them daughter plants while they're still attached to the vine, to the plant, to the main plant. But once this thing establishes roots and it starts to become self-sufficient, it basically becomes a mother plant, and you can cut it away from the main plant. So these are the runners. Okay, so what'll happen is, on the base of these runners, once they've been on the plant for long enough, or they come in contact with the ground, they're going to produce little root nodes at the bottom. Let's see, see if I have an example of one. See this little white bump right here? That is going to be a potential root node. So roots are going to start to form at the bottom of this elbow of this plant, right? Once it comes in contact with the ground. So it'll produce those root nodes once they come in contact with the ground. They'll even produce the roots if they're not in contact with the ground. You'll just lift it up one day and you'll see either the roots forming, or you'll see those root nodes forming on the underside of this plant. So you can do 2 things. The first thing you can do is, once you see the root nodes on the bottom of the plant, on the bottom of that plant, you can actually come and snip this plant, this runner, right about here, and you can take this, sit it in some water, and it's going to root. All right. I have not had a lot of success doing it that way, so I prefer to let Mother Nature take its course and do it the natural way. I'm not losing anything by doing it the way that I do it, but doing it this way has not worked for me quite as much as I would like for it to have. So that's why I don't do it the way that we just discussed. Okay, the way that I like to do it is, I like to take my potting mix or my compost or whatever it is that you want to use. So now all I'm going to do is take my bobby pin. So basically all I'm going to do is open that and make a clamp, just like that. I'm going to take my runner, put it inside of my potting soil. You can even bury it down a little bit if you want to, just to make sure it comes in full contact. But you have to treat this just like a strawberry plant, established plant, and make sure that you do not bury the crown of the plant. So all I'm gonna do is push that down up in there like that, bury that a little bit, and make sure that this part stays well above the soil level. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you can actually do it in bed right where it's at. So I have another strawberry plant that came off of a runner of this plant that's right here. So this is from last year, right? So if you want, you can actually put it in ground right in the bed that is, or the container that is coming out of, if your container is large enough. Just like that. This one is so long that, yes, I'm gonna I'm going to be able to put this in this container just like this. I'm going to make my little steak, my little strawberry steak. I'm going to make that, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing over here. I'm going to stake that right in the ground, making sure that the root nodes are facing down and actually in contact with the soil. And then I can let it sit just like that. That's how super simple it is to propagate strawberries. But that's it. That's what we have for propagating strawberries. Hopefully you guys found this informative and helpful. Hopefully we help somebody. Maybe you're early in your strawberry journey. Maybe your strawberries are putting out right now and you just think that those runners are actual leaves when they are actually the plant trying to multiply itself. And now you know what to do. So if you found this helpful, please smash that like button, hit the comment section and let us know, are you growing strawberries and how has propagating been working out for you guys? If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and we will see you guys in the next video.